Hey guys, my name is Claire of Clarity Wellness Coaching and continuing on with the barefoot shoes. So recently I kind of injured myself when I went out in the very cold weather. It was dark at night here in England. I couldn't see very well and I was coming down quite hard and the tissues of my feet were not warmed up. I mean, in my house they were warmed up. I went after work. So basically I kind of injured myself. So in the meantime, I have to wear insoles until my foot heals, basically. So one I just ordered to help my foot heal is very cushiony. So barefoot shoes people would not like this. But again, when you injure yourself, whether it's nerve or, you kind of pulled something, all the different tendons we have in our feet, you kind of have to lay off until you're feeling better again, right? So this one's very cushiony, and if a boot like this that's higher volume, that that could fit in there, and I had to trim it, but this is for nerve pain. Very cushiony, more cushiony than what I normally would wear, and it does fit into this boot as well, which already has some cushiony from this sole, but it does take up a lot of space in the toe box, and I find this one doesn't have quite much, so I'd have to wear very thin socks with this one. So I just want to show you that. Then this one I go dancing in a lot sometimes to like alternative night. They look a bit like Doc Martens a little bit. And they're quite cushiony, but I do have this insole from other shoes. So what you can do is take insoles from other shoes. This doesn't have arch support. It's very like bendy, floppy, but it does have a little cushioning in my heel, which I appreciate. Again, I've had injuries. I'm 46 years old, so there you go. So something like that from another shoe, you can just fit in there. And barefoot shoes are quite wide in the toe box area, so typically you won't have to cut them too much. Sometimes traditional shoes have a little bit of a, pointy toe, so they can be longer, and then you might have to cut it if you want to use one. I also have old insoles from my Teva, T-E-V-A, boots, which I quite like, and they're just foam, and I don't have them right here, but anyway, this is a thermal insole from Vivo Barefoot, and even though I don't wear Vivo Barefoot shoes that much anymore, this is kind of a thermal, kind of squishy, very thin, so if you want something very thin, you can get that. This is from Amazon. It's like aloe, natural foot, quite cushiony, but still very thin and completely flat. I'm a person who typically doesn't need a lot of arch support. I'd rather just keep developing my natural arch. But some people need that for different reasons. This is completely flat. And then what I found, a lot of times I need a little bit of cushion on my heel. So this is good because you could just add it underneath. So what I'll do is I'll put this in the shoe and then put this kind of, underneath, and you can add however many layers you want. And there you go. Hopefully that's helpful for people who need a bit more cushioning. Cheers. Bye. Feel free to like and subscribe and share. And feel free to comment below if you have any comments. See what works for you. Bye.